Aye, boom. Today we're going to be making the good old days classic UK drill. We're going to be going from that gritty piano all the way to the fast hi-hats and the steady 808s. Gonna give some tips on how to create the piano melodies and how to create the dark atmosphere behind it. We've now had the likes of Margs163 bursting into the scene with his debut song with Digga D. That was giving us a bit of a glimpse of that kind of old school drill beat that we all secretly miss. Let me know in the comments, is this kind of drill going to get revived? Let's get started. I'm going to let you guess what BPM we're in. Now, we are going to be using the piano from my Warzone one-shot kit, and we're also going to be using it with halftime with times of 4 on it. There is two different kind of routes that you can take when making these piano melodies. First way is making some kind of like rapid piano, which would sound something like this. Or the second way, which is kind of more of a spaced out piano and slower, which we're actually going to do today. I just kind of prefer the slower piano, I'll be real. Real melodies are all about tension. You want to use notes that are directly beside each other in the scale. We're in D sharp minor right now, but we're going to start with the D sharp minor root note. And then we're going to look for the other notes that are beside each other in the scale, which are F and F sharp. This is basically going to be the bass, because as well as tension, we also need repetition. So what we're going to do is literally just repeat these over. And for the rest of the melody, we're just going to add notes around this bass. Copy that over again, and we can kind of do a little bit more, I think, with these top notes. Yeah, that sounds a bit better like that. I'm thinking about like maybe like a verse section. I feel like this can be like the hook. Then I want to change it up kind of for the verse. Something like that. And boom, just like that, we have a bit of a two-sectioned drill piano. We're going to keep a classic drill. We are coming into Nexus. Now, as you can see in this, the constant notes are D sharp, F, and F sharp. But the actual chord that's being played is D sharp and F. We're literally just going to do this as follows. We have slapped the halftime on this pad also. I'm going to render both of these melodies out, and we're going to change the pitch. I'm going to go down like 200 cents. I feel like changing the pitch after you render something out just sounds a little bit nicer than just changing the pitch on the piano roll. We're going to click reverse on this pad, and then we just have a section of a chop. Now, to be honest, that's probably just about enough for a drill melody, but we're going to try to give it that extra bit of spice. We are going to come into the brand new Sound Shelter Volume 1, which is my brand new sound kit, full of accents, textures, phrases, all of that kind of good stuff. We can kind of maybe like build some tension with the melody, so let's not bring in the pad straight away. Number 1. I copy and paste these over again. Again, building a bit more tension with this texture here, or this little phrase as well. Very subtle, but again, it just adds to the tension. And then everything cuts for the piano. All right, let's move on to the drums. I'm basically going to be using a lot of my different drum kits in this video. Let's start with the hats. But even to loop this over, to be honest, that's sounding nice. My opinion to get the nicest bounce with drill hats is to actually use multiple different hats. Now on this hat, we've thrown on these sort of effects onto it down here. And then basically just to emphasize the end of the 8-bar, we're layering on some heavier counter snares. Of course, you're going to use the Valhalla 808. I think this could be one part. Keeping it still quite simple. And of course, has to be paired up with Slip's kick. Probably gonna do it. We just need to get some simple kind of arrangement on this. If you've made it this far and you're a fan of classic OG drill, make sure you drop a like on it for me, man. And if you're new around there, hit the subscribe button for new content twice a week. And yeah, here's the full beat. That little drop off there is so hard. See what I mean by like building up all this tension here? Got a slightly different 8-way pattern here. And that's basically it. This is more of a repetitive beat. Run me up on Instagram and Twitch, because they're the only two things I care about. I'm out. Good luck. See you later. Bow.